Twin Spires is excited to be joined by Eddie Olczyk. We were with you Kentucky Derby Day.
Yes, Ashley, nice to see you. We're north of the border.
Yes, north of the border for King's Plate, which is happening Saturday. And it's kind of the Kentucky Derby for Canada.
Right.
You have been to many King's Plates, I hear.
Yeah.
What number is this? Do you know?
I'm going to say it's probably in the high 15 or 16-ish. I did play hockey here with the Maple Leafs back in the late 80s, and I was able to come to a couple of plates back in the day and then over the years. And believe it or not, plate day is my birthday, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I like to say I'm 49 again, but we'll add 10 years and then we'll leave it at that. So I get to spend my birthday here at the King's Plate in Toronto, where my two oldest boys were born, and had some great years here playing hockey. So, I mean, the card, as you know, Ashley, we talked a little bit earlier, the card is off the charts, and the King's Plate in particular, I think you can go six. I think you go 6 deep and you could still be wrong. That's how competitive of a field it is, I think.
We have a filly who's the 7-2 morning line favorite. A filly won last year.
Yeah.
This could be the 40th filly to win. Do you think a filly gets it done?
I'm not going to pick her, but I mean, I'm going to definitely use her. You have to use No Time for Mark Casse, who has 2 in there. Ashley's Archer on the outside, I think, is an interesting entrant, because Mark had told me when I spoke to him earlier in the week that back in February, his team thought this is the horse that we're going to win the plate with. Had some issues, had an okay second in the last race. I don't know about the distance of going 1.25 miles. I don't know if the horse is totally cranked up, but I think when you look at the pace of the race, I think certainly the inside and outside, Vansetti and Ashley's Archer, I think myself, Ashley, is the speed of the race, but I think the filly can sit in behind No Time and also Scorching. Like I said, I think you can make a case for 5 or 6 horses and still be wrong, but the filly, why not? I mean, Johnny Velasquez ran a beautiful race the last time out back on the 20th of July in the Oaks, and we'll see how it all plays out. It'll be really interesting to see who ends up being the favorite, but the filly will take a lot of money just because she looks like she's pretty special.
Let's talk about the pace. I feel like some people are saying it might not be the hottest pace. Right. Do you have any prediction on early fraction?
Yeah, I mean, I think because of the second entry for Mark Casse with the number 13 horse, I think it's go. I think it's just go and, make sure that there is a quick enough pace up front. Now, maybe he can go the distance. Maybe he can get the 1.25 miles, because as you know, sometimes in racing, a lot of times jockeys think, well, okay, there's the speed horse. The speed horse will come back. Today on the Tapeta here at Woodbine the day before, it's been relatively fair, and I think if you can get brave, and the rail seems like it's good right now here at Woodbine, so I think it's going to be a little quicker than a lot of people. Like, I'm looking at Scorching, who was the favorite in the plate trial. I think if he can just kind of sit in behind, he's 10-1 in the morning line. I'm not much of a morning line guy. I don't make too big of a deal. I don't know how you feel, Ashley, but just because a horse is 10-1 in the morning line and a horse goes to 4-1 or 5-1, maybe just the morning line was wrong. I mean, that's anywhere in the world, let alone here at Woodbine. So I'm going to probably look for a horse that's just going to kind of sit in behind the pace a little bit, because I think the 1 and the 13 is the pace of the race. That's what I think. Are they going to go 3/4 mile in 11 and change? That would be my hope, because the horse I'm going to eventually pick would probably suit that particular horse fine, and hopefully be able to pick up the pieces and get the 1.25 miles.
And Eddie will give out his picks on Twin Spires. We won't spoil the pick yet, but I do want to know.
We teased it a little. We teased it a little
bit.
Yeah.
It's 1.25 miles. These horses are going 1.25 miles for the first time. So how do you handicap that?
Well, I think the breeding certainly, and also the style of running and how the race is going to shape out. Like those would be the 3 pieces of the puzzle for me, Ashley, that would tell it. And then also, they're expecting a heck of a crowd. It's supposed to be a really beautiful day here at Woodbine. How will the horses react to that as well? So there are a lot of things that we don't know. The majority of these horses will never go 1.25 miles again. We know that, and some are bred for it, some are not. It doesn't mean that the ones that that are not bred for it can't get that extra distance. Maybe the track can kind of carry him a little bit. So for me, that will be a part of the handicapping. I mean, I've kind of got my mind made up, but let's see how the track is playing prior to the King's Plate, and we'll see how it all plays out. But how about you? I want to ask you, like, do you think that there's enough speed for the closing type of horses to be able to pick up the pieces?
Well, I am playing a horse that comes from off the pace. I'll just tell you, I'm playing Notorious Gangster.
Okay, all right.
So that's a Josie Carroll trainee. She's won 3 times before. First female trainer to win the plate, and hoping she gets her 4th. This is a horse that closed well in the plate trial, finishing second. So I'm just looking for that added ground to benefit Notorious Gangster.
I like I said, I think I'm on an island by myself where I think it's going to be a little quicker than a lot of people are thinking. And we'll see how it all plays out, but that's what makes this game the greatest. And hopefully we can give a few winners on Twin Spires over the course of the next 24 hours for the King's Plate.
I wish you some birthday luck tomorrow.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you.